are. So I'm going to stay where I know the reception is going to likely be better. So I'm back here at Flamingo. I wonder if it even notifies anyone that I'm here. Come on. Oh, gas. Yeah, I know. I had to get out of that. Chevy Malibu. I think that's what that is. This traffic is just... It never used to be like this. I mean, even 5 years ago. Yeah, sorry. Just there's bad reception in that area. By the water, I never understood that because people by the water, they tend to be wealthier, so you'd think that they would have towers to cover their cell phones. But I guess it's there are less people, so less people are having issues. So, but now we're back up. This is a corner of 41 and 776. There's a new pizza place in town. It's called Long Island Brothers. This traffic. I mean, it's 10:30 in the morning. This isn't rush hour or anything. I mean, it's still going to be like this until like May, and then it cools down a little bit. Yeah, it really depends on where you are and who's paying for the service. If you're in a bad neighborhood of Fort Myers, if you're in a newer neighborhood, like they'll just not. Mama Maria's Pizza is actually really good, but the people in there, total assholes. They crossed the line with me. I cannot go back there personally. I will eat pizza from there, but I will not like order or pay for pizza from there. Yeah, Northeast Cape is actually the best area to live in, like a suburban area, and not have bad traffic, because there's a lot of areas you can just kind of creep through. Oh, your brother's moving down 41 River, Wellham Park area. It's a nice up and coming area. I mean, there's nice houses out there. So this is the creek that meanders down the road that where I live. That's the goes over. Yeah. I knew I was gonna get F'd in the A right there. The guy U-turns and is gonna turn immediately. Yeah, it's surprising. Like, there's an alligator or gator circle area. I know that's not where you live. You live like in another area you mentioned. I'm not going to say it on the live stream, but it's nearby. And that area is still like, they can't really build that out to where it's like overcrowded. So, I mean, yes, is it like 20 plus minutes to downtown Cape Coral? Yeah, but I mean, what is downtown Cape Coral? It's, you know, it's everywhere. So you guys might recognize some of this stuff here. There's a new car wash, which seems to take forever to open. I'm just gonna get this. I might. Yeah. Most of the Cape, south of Pine Island Road, I mean, I'm sure it's worse than it was when I left, and it was pretty bad when I left, so. Oh yeah, because you can just go over the Hancock Bridge. Oh, Lowe's is bumping. Okay, let's see here. You ever come to Venice, don't stay at that hotel. I mean, it's okay now, but they put lights up at night. There was, I don't know if there's a robbery or some drug deal that went bad or something. I can't remember. This is where all the royals that went bad here. This is a disaster most of the day. I don't know why I'm even turning in here. This used to be like a nothing dead end parking lot. The pavement was so bad you couldn't even drive through it most of the time. What's that here? Most of these royals still, I mean, they still have the only thing keeping these crowns together are these bungee cords, which is weird and unusual. This is Aldi. This place is, so I think Aldi was, in my opinion, a place where a lot of like millennials and Gen Xers went to get, like, to shop and stuff and save money, and then boomers are like, oh, let's save some money, and they go in there and they have no idea how the concept of Aldi works. Like, they don't get it that people are not going to bring your groceries to the car. They're not going to bag them. Like, you get them and you go. One lady in there was complaining about how there was like empty boxes on the ground. It's like, well, you know, you want to pay $2.50 for raspberries, you want to pay $5 for them at Publix. Alright, a lot of foxtails. There was a royal there, it's dead now. I guess they just decided to just cover it up with some bushes. I mean, these look terrible. These were put in like, what, 2 years ago? I mean, for 2-year-old, it just, I mean, yeah, they're gonna live. Most of these are. I don't know why I keep on gravitating to this area, but alright, let's go. Ooh, there's a Cadillac CTS wagon. Those are kind of rare. Well, they're not. Urban Taco. I've eaten there once. It used to be my Cuban place to go to, and I ate there once and got No, I wouldn't say violently ill, but it definitely didn't feel good after eating there. All right, let's go. Since there's no one watching. Target for okay, so you're kind of moving down full time. You saying greener here in Venice or greener in Yeah, man. If you like, if you like, you can also. There's a couple other areas you could look into. I've never been in this big toy sales and service. They always tend to have, well, big boats and RVs. I'm cutting out. That's not good. Oh, you know why I'm cutting out? That's weird. Let me know if it gets any better. Because I thought I was getting stuck in like Wi-Fi, picking up Wi-Fi, but hey, Ryan, can you let me know if it gets better or worse or it stays the same? Yeah, you know where I am. I've seen pictures of seems better. Okay. Could have just been that one. Sometimes you get stuck on an intersection and it just gets bad, and then once you leave the intersection, it's much better. That happens to me at Toledo Blade and 41 all the time. It's like you have to just basically like blow through the intersection fast in order to get better reception. They look like Sylvestris if you're the ones in the median. These are looking pretty rough too. I don't know why they're not looking that great, because they're actually doing. You got the airport, everything around here. I don't know if it's just because of the. I mean, it's only rained a few times this year. I think there's going to be no difference. I think that you're probably. Oh, I think that Welland Park is probably a little bit better off for that because it's closer to the river and it's a little bit further south. But the eastern factor. I've seen some tropical plants in Welland Park. I mean, I've seen them get burned. They're alive. They didn't. You know what? I did a thing on the coconuts and the Vici right here at this corner at Amora and 41 Business. If you look up, I'm not gonna be able to stop because of the traffic, but the coconuts have been all trimmed up now. You see them; they don't look very natural. See them kind of. They haven't really been. I don't know if I call it carrot topping, but they were trimmed up aggressively. So I haven't taken you guys to downtown Venice during the day, so I think that might be a good time. I don't even know how busy it is this time of day, but I guess we're gonna find out. It's funny to see like that. Why are there so many people here? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's there's bad Amazon jobs and there's good Amazon jobs. It sounds like you have one of the good ones. So the speed limit's 35 here, but no one's really doing that. Who does that where you just have the rear windows up in a convertible, not the front windows? That is ridiculous. This just looks weird. I don't get it really, but high noon sunsips. So popular right now. Sorry guys, I'm not answering. I just, because of the traffic, I'm just. I guess it's still bit like I don't know if it's still considered tourist season, even though it's after Easter, but wow, this is crazy. All right, see you later, Ryan. What do you want me to do? The guy's like honking at me and there's nowhere to go. This is ridiculous. It is 79 degrees right now. It's probably one of the better areas, definitely, for yeah, I just don't know the area, but it sounds like a good area. So this is actually looking pretty lush. It's really busy here. Fucking license plate from Massachusetts of that truck. Yeah, I would think it would do okay at the mod. These bombs are still struggling years later. I should do a video on that. I mean, it's been 2 years. Roll on the windows here so you guys can kind of like hear the hustle and bustle of what's going on in downtown Venice. Yeah, I think Memphis would, I don't know, I mean, if the river being, I don't know if the river isn't that warm because it's running from the north. So there's 3 main avenues in downtown Venice. There's Tampa, Venice, and Miami. There's that effing truck. Everybody's looking for a good parking space, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back towards the house here. It's just, I thought it was busy in the afternoon. Like, this is like crazy. It's like a, what, a Tuesday morning? It's not even really lunchtime yet. I don't know if there's like one last hurrah before they come, or this is the way it's going to be this summer. This is why you don't, like, the guy's just stuck in the middle of the intersection. And now he's got to do it. Wow, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on, but there's definitely a lot of traffic heading north into Venice, downtown Venice. At 10 of 11 in the morning on a Tuesday. Maybe people are just staying here until after, a few more, a week or two after Easter. 95 degrees, man. That's pretty sick. Now it climbs really. 9 to 11 is like or 8:30 to 11 is like, in the summer in Florida, it'll go from 77 to 91, or during, like, I think the low last night was like 67, 68. It'll go from like 67, 68 till 85 in like 2 hours. That's the old hospital. The new hospital, there isn't a new hospital. There's just 2 hospitals in Venice now. This is just the older one. I mean, it's perfectly fine, I think. Traffic. Sorry, when I'm coming in this way with the sun coming in, I don't know why, but it's like the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. They have circus training there. They have like a trapeze, and I mean, I don't know if it's just for show now, because it's like just out in the open. I wouldn't really want to be like doing acrobatic training like in this weather, like with no cover or anything. This is the intercoastal. So when a sailboat comes through, they have to lift the bridges, and then they're going to sit here for like 5 minutes. It's really fun. Got motorized scooters there for sale. What is that? Kayaks and e-bikes. Well, it's quite a large river. Where does the Tennessee River dump out into? Like right in the Kentucky-Tennessee border? Like just south of the Ohio? Hey, ENS, I have a 2021 RAV4 hybrid. So that's why it sounds like sometimes like the motor isn't on, because it's not, and then it'll kick on, then it'll cut off depending on, like right now it's in electric mode. Oh, this is a call. Hold on a second. This is a call from possibly Mike. I don't know if you guys are still here. Sorry, that was actually my college calling me to make sure that everything was going well. I had to. I recognized the area code, so which actually wasn't even. Oh, it is Louisiana actually. 225. The best part about driving down these side roads is like the gas engine rarely comes on. So I gotta head home because I just have to I gotta do some schoolwork so that I can. There's a lot of people like to plant a lot of like safe, like back in the 80s they didn't really know there's like these huge yucca elephantipes and agaves and primroses and loquats, all which are like hardy to zone 8, but they just put them there anyway. Right. Yeah, it has been quite cold by Florida standards. You know, we had in mid-March, it got down to like, well, it's supposed to get down to 39, but it ended up getting down to I think 42 or 43, which is like usually when it's like nice and warm. And even now, like it's what, April, almost April 20th, and it's going to be in the 50s tonight. I mean, maybe 59, but still, like that's not normal. Like the average low this time of year is going to be around 70. What's going on here? But so we're kind of making a loop back from, man, that is a badly trimmed canary. Why would you do that? Excavating a ditch here, drainage ditch. This is the problem. This is like the largest thoroughfare through South Venice. And you take up half the road, you clog up the road. So I'll be home in a couple minutes. I will. Guy always has his Hummer parked in the garage with his Corvette. I mean, the problem is you can protect it, but Queens, as you can see right there, like here in the kind of Girl in the Wild, there's 1, 2, 3 right there, and I'm pretty sure a couple of those were not planted. There's a Chinensis, at least one there too. The 2 class 2 invasives, protected. They will. I mean, they'll do fine, but when they get older in 8B, I mean, it depends. If you're like in a really mild 8B. There's a chance, I guess. What is happening here? Yeah, I know. I forgot about that. It's gonna take like an hour updating. So around 9 my time. All right, I'll definitely be in touch with me. The thing about South Venice is it's nice. It's by the water, although there is no like direct water access for most people. Now you can live like up here. This is Alligator Creek, and there's like 30 or 40 houses on the creek, and you can get access there. This bridge is going over it. Now there's saltwater access to the left of it, but it's not. I mean, only what you can fit underneath this bridge. Obviously, you couldn't do a sailboat or a larger motorboat. This is like the 3rd time we've gone through this. But don't laugh. I have my front teeth are capped. I got new crowns coming in, and in the meantime, they had to like put this like temporary thing. It looks ridiculous. Hey Marcel, where are you going? All right, I was gonna take the Avalon, but the phone mount was in the my car. I mean the RAV4. All right, guys. Oh, she's back. So I better get going. I will see you guys later. You could try it in Myrtle Beach. Wow, my phone is hot. It's very hot. Yeah. I mean, Canaries work. Here she comes. Hey.
Yeah, I got the floors done, so I was just